everyone, BNA from Monogram here with another blind bag review video. This is for our Monster Hunter 3D Foam Backflip Series 1. I'll be going through all 11 backflips, so let's get started. So first off we have the Anjanath. So from what I've seen, the Anjanath patrols the ancient forests and the wildspire waste. I believe there's multiple different quests that you can go on where you'll end up facing an actual Anjanath, but it's also very hostile when it's attacked at close range. I've never really played Monster Hunter before, but I don't know if I would want to fight one of these just based on how large of a monster it is. But I think it looks pretty scary. Here's a look at it from behind. Its sharp teeth. Next up we have a Barioth, or Barioth, but I don't know how to pronounce it correctly, but this is another large monster. It has super sharp teeth and claws and some really long tusks. You can see there, they're like an orangey type of color. It's hard to miss. But you can specifically find this monster in Hoarfrost Reach. It uses its forelegs and tail to travel through ice with ease, so you can't really stand in front of one of these monsters for too long because it will get hostile. But don't worry, it will give you 2 warning growls to let you know to back off. So look at it from behind. You can see it's really big tail. Honestly, it looks super strong. Next up we have the Brachydios. So despite how large and terrifying this monster is, I think this is a very pretty and interesting monster. This monster can be found in Elder's Recess as well as the Guiding Lines. And similar to the Barioth, it will give 2 warnings before attacking if you get too close to it. And I would say the coolest part about this monster is the fact that it has slime dripping down from it, and this slime is actually explosive when it's attacking with it. Look at it from behind. So much detailing. I really love these backflips. Next we have, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this correctly, but I believe it's a Pookie. So this monster slightly resembles a chameleon. It has wings and it's even covered in green like feathered scales. And this monster is known to store its food in its mouth and tail, but it combines it with its own poison, and then after doing so it can spit it out. It can spit out poison from its mouth or its tail with various effects depending on its like previous meal. But I think that's honestly pretty cool. It has like a huge tongue, which is actually kind of disturbing. But I guess that's what makes this monster who he is. But yeah, it's a pretty cool backflip, I would say. Next up we have a Nargha Kuga. So this flying monster is very fast and very agile. This monster can be found in Coral Highlands and in the ancient forests. I personally think this is a very scary looking monster because of how sharp its teeth is. You can kind of see it there, and then it has like a really long tail as well. I think that's pretty cool. It has like some little wings though. It's both terrifying but also very cute at the same time. Next up we have a Tigrex. So this monster is actually very common and can be found in all biomes. And just like the other monsters, there are multiple quests where you'll come across this monster, but there is one quest specifically where you have the chance to face like a larger size of this monster, which I think it's pretty scary because it already in general is pretty huge. So imagine just, you know, even bigger. And I noticed its tail, it has like, I don't know, it kind of reminds me of like a scorpion. It's pointy at the end. It's pretty cool, and I really like the colors on this monster. And the eyes, they're like super green. I think it really brings like all the colors together. Next up we have the Nuri Gante. This monster is very destructive and is not afraid to attack other monsters. Since it's so destructive, it is actually immediately hostile towards you if you're at like a medium range. So if you are playing Monster Hunter for the first time, I would be careful when approaching this specific monster. But it's really cool. I think they're like horns on its head, or maybe it's just like feathers, but I think it looks really cool. So look at it again from behind. You can see a bit of orange on the tail from the bottom. I think this has to be one of my favorite back clips from this series. Next up we have, ooh, they're very pretty. We have a Palumi. I think this is like the cutest monster that I've seen so far, but it might be just because I really love anything pink. But also take a look at its face, it's so cute. I really love the colors and really just like the overall look for this specific monster. The Palumi is found in the Coral Highlands actually. Their tails are also extremely hard, very strong, so it may use its tail as a weapon, and honestly you could kind of tell that it has a pretty strong tail there. It's very cute. I love its wings, I love the colors, its ears, the little face is really cute too. I'm a big fan of this one. Next up we have a Rathalos. So they can be found in the ancient forests, but they're very fierce and attack when it's with its venomous claws and fiery breath. And they also attack other monsters, so they aren't very friendly with everyone. Not to mention they're very hostile at close range, and they don't warn you, unlike some other monsters that we reviewed. But this backlit has so much detailing on it, it's so cool. I really love this one. Next up we have the Wrathian. So these monsters are actually the female version of the Rathalos, and they can be found in the ancient forests and the wild spiral wastes. And from what I read about these monsters, the range at which they're hostile at is actually unknown. If you know, please comment it down in the comments, but I have no idea like if they're hostile immediately or what, but I would be careful when approaching these monsters. So look at it from behind, and they also do attack other monsters, so also not friendly with everyone. And I think there also is another variation of this. I think it's called the pink Wrathian. So I think that's pretty cool. This is just like the green version, but I love the detailing on this. Up next we have the Xenogirl. So this monster can actually be found in the ancient forests, coral highlands, as well as the guiding lands, and it is hostile at long ranges, but it will give a warning growl. So you do have a chance to move back if you find yourself in its vicinity. But I think this is a really cool back clip. I really like this. It's actually also like kind of heavy, but look at that tail, look at its back, so much detail. It looks amazing. I honestly love it. But it's super cool. Okay, and here they all are, you guys, all 11 back clips. As always, I had so much fun going through all these back clips with you guys. They all look so cool, they have so much detail. But also be sure to look out for these at your local specialty or gift store and even online. And if you did enjoy this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with all your friends. See you next time.